2022 characters. Oh my god, okay. So, as someone who has very limited experience with SML 2022, outside of a few videos from the beginning of the year, this is going to be fun. Oh boy. The lineup here is trash, no old characters. I feel so weird doing this. Oh my god. Jesus, okay. Guess we should get started. So, Brooklyn guy's mom. I mean, I don't really want to start with her. Just a terrible character, honestly. Every video she's in, I just don't like her. Like, she's annoying, she's a jerk, you know. She's like Karen in terms of how bad she is, but like, Karen is just annoying, but Brooklyn guy's mom, I don't even remember her name. That's how much I just don't care about this character. So Bowser, yes, his name is Bowser, not Braxton or Boss or whatever the heck his name is now. I'll put him in mech category because, in all honesty, Bowser's character is, I don't know how to feel about him. He pretty much just does nothing now. I guess meeting Charlie is like the only notable video he's been in the entire year. And even then, I never saw that video, so I can't really tell if he was good or not. So I'm just going to put him in the mech category. So, the man, the myth, the legend, BTG. Alright, yeah, we're just going to move on from that. I'm joking. Brooklyn guy. I mean, I'll put him in decent. He's not in great or legendary category for sure, and here's why. Brooklyn guy, like, in the 2018-2019 days, definitely S-tier character, A-tier at... I'll put him A tier because S tier is reserved for like the Mama Luigis and the Woodies of the SML universe. But I mean, Brooklyn Guy was a pretty decent character, but now he's just there. He's in every single video, and like he just does nothing now. But then there's Bully, who is a character who I have very little opinion on, because he's literally just a stereotypical bully, and he really does not have any personality outside of that. And the same thing, sadly, can be said with Chef PP, because Chef PP used to be one of my favorite characters. Even if we're talking about, like, Woody and Shrek, he was definitely top 5, for sure. But now, he barely appears, doesn't really have a personality. The only notable video that he was in was 9 Lives and Jeffy's 18th birthday, and in the latter video, he was only in it for, like, a minute. And in the former video, he had a very... small role as well, so at this point, why even put him in the videos? I mean, they don't, so yeah. And then there's Chives, who I'll put him in meh. He's bordering on decent though. He's an okay character. He's just not great, and that's because he doesn't really appear that much. So yeah, I guess that's a good reason. And then Cody. Cody, okay. Yeah, I'll put him in decent, because I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. In fact, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this whole stream. But, Cody has, even pre-cease and desist, Cody was already declining in quality. Because in 2014 and such, he was, like, the kid with, the troubled kid who just wanted to, you know, prove himself to the world and such. He was a nerd. He had a lot of medical disorders. He was gay. And such, and like I said in my junior era analysis video that I made a couple weeks back, he, you know, had struggles and he developed, and you felt sympathetic for him. Now he's just a stand-in for the nerd character, and when he's not being that, which is very rare, he's just shoving gay joke after gay joke in your face for like 20 minutes. But yeah, Craig, alright. Just talking about 2022, I'll put him in meh too. Like, seriously, but if we're talking about all time, he's definitely a decent character. In fact, I'll even put him in great, because with Craig, he's always been like the type of character. He's like Brooklyn Guy back in the day. He legit saved videos like Chef PP Quits Part 1 and Junior Goes Bowling and such. And you know, even though he was in great videos like Evil Bowser and The Big Thanksgiving, he usually appeared in bad videos to make them better, like Brooklyn Guy did. But now, outside of 9 Lives, I can't really name a video he was in. So, yeah, and then there's Dr. Finkelshits. Okay. I'll put him in decent. Finkelshit's always a character that I had pretty positive opinions on. He was never a character I loved by any means, because he was just kind of there and he didn't really do much outside of make some cool, funny skits at the beginning or middle of the video. But, you know, Dr. Finkelshits is a good character. I can't really say he's a bad character, but he's not great or legendary because he appears infrequently now, and, you know, he doesn't do much, so I can't really put him any higher. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Jackie Chu, I'll also put in decent, because he has some funny jokes at times. He is a character that he's primarily in a school setting most of the time, which I'm not sure how I feel about, because he was in a school setting before, like in the summer school in the first grade series, sure, but he appeared outside of that. Now he's just regarded as a school teacher and such. Jeez, I can't wait till they go to high school and so we can have character variety, but like that's never gonna happen. Check. Alright, so Jeffy is a character I do not like at all. In fact, I despise him. Jeffy is the main reason that Logan moved channels, got demonetized. He's probably one of the main primary reasons that the cease and desist letter happened, because he started the whole inappropriate jokes trend that was so contagious that it spread to other characters, which caused a demonetization and possibly the cease and desist. But even in the cease and desist is like so encrypted, but I won't get into that. Jeffy, I don't know. He's like Junior, except more annoying, and you take away every single good aspect of him. And people say, well, you can't hate Jeffy because he did so much for the channel. That goes both ways. He gained a lot of subs. He made Logan gain a lot of subs, sure. But at the end of the day, if you look back on Jeffy's legacy on the channel, all you really see is a character that was basically like cancer. Because he spread through the channel so fast that no one really had any time to react or do anything about it. And now Logan is pretty much in a lose-lose situation with Jeffy. He either gets rid of him and the fans will be mad and the videos will still be bad, or he keeps him and the videos still decline and everything just keeps going down. And that's one of the things, because I don't really think Logan, I don't know how to put this, because, alright, so ever since the Junior era, Logan has been declining, and everyone, I'm pretty sure, on the face of this planet knows that. Some people may say it happened at the beginning of the Jeffy era and not in the Junior era, but either way, everyone can still admit that Logan's content is not nearly as good as it used to be, no matter when or where the decline started. And I think Jeffy is one of the main catalysts for that, because his antics spread through other characters and corrupted the entire channel, and now the channel's falling down with it. And honestly, I might quit SML in December, because I'm waiting for that 15th anniversary. Oh, I can't wait for that 15th anniversary. Not because it's a big moment for the channel, but it's a big moment for me. And then we have another bad character with Joseph. I'm gonna skip Jonathan for now. I'm joking. Joseph isn't that bad. I'll put him in meh. Joseph is now he's basically just regarded as a stereotypical black character, which I'm not a fan of, especially since if we look back on pre-Joseph the Millionaire Joseph, he had a lot more personality outside of that. But now he's just a character that makes black jokes and such, and like everyone kind of uses him as a stereotype now, so he doesn't really have a personality. But now we can go to Jonathan, who is a trash character. So he's nerdy Brooklyn guy, except he's not even anywhere close to Brooklyn guy. I don't even know why I made that comparison. Okay, so he's like Cody, except you amplify his weirdness to an extreme level and give him the biggest glasses of all time. And yeah, I don't like Jonathan. That is a very, 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 very simple explanation. I just hate Jonathan. Every video Jonathan is in is either mediocre at best or horrendous at worst. Like, he just does nothing but make creepy jokes, and that's all that, like, nowadays. The thing with, like, SML is that it just, oh god, no internet connection, seriously, okay. It's just, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird like that. But I guess Logan is doing his best, but now we can go to Judy Nutkiss. Yeah, not many opinions on her either. and that's kind of weird. Because Judy never was a great character, in my opinion. I think she was always just kind of there. And I never really loved her, but I never hated her either. But, like, now she's there. She's existing. I can deal with that. And, like, she's not bad, but she's not good either, so. Honestly, you can think whatever you want. No, oh, Jesus, okay. Oh, this is going to be a very hard decision. Should I pick my old bias or my rational thought? I'm gonna pick my old bias. I hate Junior. I'm joking. I'll put him in meh. I'll put him in decent, actually. No, I'm not. Okay, see what I mean? Junior is a character I'm so conflicted on. He's not bad. He's not good. He's not anything. He's like Jeffy. In, like, the point where he took over the channel with no real, build-up. But unlike Jeffy, at least his videos were tolerable at points in the Junior era. But yeah, he exists. He's just a character now, and that's all I really have to say. And then there's Karen, who I think everyone in this universe knows is gonna be in the freaking the worst tier, unfavorable. And it's weird because, like, okay, look at the unfavorable tier alone. Outside of Jeffy, every single character that's in that tier is related to Brooklyn Guy. But anyway, Karen is annoying. She is basically the catalyst of my eardrums bleeding at every Brooklyn Guy video, and bad. Okay, now Ken. Ken is the single greatest SML character on this entire channel. He is so legendary. He had great videos like Bro Ken, Take Ken to Court, Chick Ken, Spoke Ken, Awake Ken. Like, those videos are great. Legitimately, he is so good, I'll even put him in this tier because he is the greatest SML character on this earth. Okay. Knockoff Toad, also known as Todd or Lil T or whatever Logan's calling him. Decent? I don't know. He's okay. He's not bad. He's not good. He's not meh. He's not anything. My old bias is kind of showing here because Toad was one of my favorite characters back in, like, the classic era, but yeah, now he's just a character again. All of these are just characters. I have no thoughts on them. I have zero thoughts on them. Outside of, like, characters like Jeffy or everyone in the unfavorable tier, I have, like, zero thoughts. Zero. Now, Mario is a character I have extreme thoughts on, and they are very negative, because I do not like modern Mario. And here's why. With his older appearances, Mario was, like, always a straight man to, like, all the chaos going around him. Like, in the classic era, for example, he was a straight man to Woody, to Shrek, to Black Yoshi, to Tony, to Mama Luigi. He was a character that was like a stabilizer. But he also had his own personality outside of a straight man, where, like, he was disgusted by all the weird stuff going around him, but he had his own type of quirks at all. And, like, he went on adventures, he did his stuff. He was, like, one of the best characters. He was the face of the channel. He was the face of the channel for years. And then Junior comes along, completely just shoves him aside, and then Jeffy comes along, and they both share the spotlight. Now, Mario is only regarded as the Jeffy's dad character. Wow, people decline fast. But modern Mario is just such a greedy jerk who has, like, zero personality traits. Like, in Jeffy's 18th birthday, his character went from hating Jeffy to loving him in the span of an instant. Like, there was no build-up. Where is the character development there? There is none. Because apparently, Logan doesn't know how to write characters anymore, even though he could when he was 13, but whatever. Goodman. Yeah, I mean, Goodman's joke of whole house payment money bullcrap is just not. Yeah, he's just. Yeah, I mean, he just recycles the same jokes all and over again, and it's kind of like Jeffy, because they're both voiced by Lance, and oh, yeah, I mean, the Lance stereotype, like WH said, is 100% true. All Lance does is just hammer a joke into the ground for 30 decades until, like, there's nothing left. But, like, Goodman is slightly better than Jeffy. Again, I don't think he appears much, but he is definitely a character. And now we're going to move on to Patrick, the character that spawned the 1,000 fanfics. Joking, I have zero opinions on Patrick. In fact, I'd argue he's one of the most meh characters ever. Yeah, I can argue that. All he does is to say things are crazy and all that. Yeah, and that's kind of all he is. And then, okay. Yeah, Rosalina's a bad character. Trash. Absolutely horrid. Disgusting. The worst character in SML history. And I'm not exaggerating. I hate her more than Jeffy and everyone else in the unfavorable tier. In fact, I hate her more than Peach, and that's saying something because I hate Peach. I mean, all she does is just encourage Jeffy's stupid behavior, and it gets annoying really fast. And, like, just, ugh. And then Scooter's another bad character, too. All he does is just say, hey, fat boy, and all that, and wow, these characters are so bland. Oh, Penelope, okay. I'll go decent, and here's why. Because Penelope she's funny at times. I'm honestly saying that. Like, all she really is just a way to make Junior feel jealous of Cody, or either that or just be the straight man in the Junior Joseph Cody trio. Even though that's what Cody's supposed to be, but whatever. You know, she's funny at times. The fact that she's Brooklyn Guy's daughter is absolutely hilarious. But, yeah, I don't have strong feelings. Screwball. Jeffy's 18th birthday has ruined Screwball for me, because if it wasn't for that video, he would easily be in the decent tier. Screwball is a character, and he is a decent character, but the reason I don't like him is because on Jeffy's 18th birthday, he goes along with everything without taking a second thought, and that's just weird to me. It feels slightly out of character, honestly. Yeah, I'm just now realizing how long Screwball has been around on the channel. It's been almost 8 years. Oh my god. Simmons. I'll put him in decent. Yeah, Simmons, I don't know. These characters are just so bland. That's the problem. He's just, okay. Simmons is a good companion to Brooklyn Guy when he's doing his cop business, and that's what he is, and that is his character. That's his personality. And that's not bad per se. In fact, I honestly quite like it. Because I like Simmons, and I think Simmons is a pretty funny character. But in terms of actual personality, bro, this guy is literally as one note as he comes. He's Australian, and he's a partner to Brooklyn Guy. And that's pretty much his entire character. What is this guy's name? Mr. Staleburger, I think? Steve Staleburger, I think. His commentary is cool, and his voice is okay, but outside of that, he's just a character. Kind of like everyone else in this list. But thankfully we end on a high note, because the next two characters are ones I quite enjoy. So, the Lone Dolphin is going in the great tier. I like the Lone Dolphin. He's a character, that is for sure. He's like the lone shark. He's like the intimidating force, and he's the closest thing outside of series Bowser that can be considered as a main villain of the series. Even though he, like, never appears anymore, but yeah, every time he appears, the video's good, so, yeah. And then Tyrone is also going in a decent category, or in a great category, because he is also kind of like Joseph and Black Yoshi. He is also kind of like the black stereotype of the group. But I think he's much funnier than the other two, mainly because, unlike Black Yoshi, he doesn't recycle the same jokes every 5 milliseconds, and unlike Joseph, he actually has a personality. But yeah, I think he's like the perfect mix of Joseph and Black Yoshi. It's kind of weird how Black Yoshi isn't on this list, even though he technically came back this year. But, yeah, Tyrone is okay. It's weird because, like, the top 3 characters on this tier list are characters that are, like, they're good, but, like, compared to characters like Shrek or Woody or Tony or Mama Luigi, they're just no, bro. Ain't nobody caring about these characters. I'm joking. You know, this is why I can't imagine people looking back on modern SML saying, oh yeah, I remember, like, when I used to watch this, and, like, yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's alright, like, it's just okay, and this tier list is kind of representative of my whole thoughts of SML. Its highs are not nearly as high as they can be, and its lows are way too low, and, like, I think Logan needs to get his priorities straight, honestly. Because he focuses too much on the videos looking good, or sounding good, or being good in concept only, rather than actually executing them well. Because, like, take Jeffy's 18th birthday again. That video could have been great. Could have been the SML movie that would make people watch and save his career. Nope, he phoned it in once again, and now it's just a bland, mediocre mess that nobody likes. It's a 6 out of 10 video, sure, but it just doesn't hit for me because there's no character development. There's no conceivable, actual plot progression. The pacing is horrible. The video is only 37 minutes long, despite the fact that it was built up to be the SML movie, the feature-length film that was supposed to be the the Logan's magnum opus of a sort. Like, I don't know. It's supposed to be the grand hurrah for SML. And while it's clear now that it's not going to be the final video, and it's going to be far from the final video, to be honest, I kind of wish it was, because it's just disappointing to see how far Logan has fallen from where he started. I'd argue, and this is going to be very controversial, I'd rather watch Super Mario Got Milk than any modern SML video. Yeah. A 1-minute video that has the worst camera quality I have ever seen, that is just Logan running around with a Mario doll and doing the Got Milk commercial, is somehow better than every single video from the past year or so. That's sad. That's actually sad. And you guys might be thinking, oh, Jay, you're just being too harsh. No, I'm not being too harsh. I'm not being harsh at all. I'm being truthful. I'm being factual. I'm spitting factual facts right here. Factual information. And before you go talking your SML fanboy bull crap saying, well, Logan puts effort into his videos. His videos are so amazing. You're just jealous you can't make videos as high quality as his. Dude, I don't care. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Logan. Logan is, not even trying at this point. Sure, and you could be saying, well, he makes the videos look good. Exactly. That's his whole strategy. He makes people think his videos are good by having them have good camera angles, good visuals, good audio, and good editing at times. And everyone just assumes that, oh, that's automatically good because he put effort into it. No! That's not how it goes. Just because something has put effort in, just because someone put effort into something, doesn't mean it's automatically good. You can put effort into the worst thing ever. You can put effort into a literal dog turd. You can put a bunch of effort into that. It's still trash. It's still disgusting. It's still bad. And you can't change that. That's what Logan's doing. Because, his whole ideal bullcrap and, all that is it's just sad. It's just sad, honestly. And that's the main problem with SML. The fact that Logan does not know how to use his materials correctly, and his priorities are not straight. Yeah, that's honestly the main problem with modern SML. Well, now that was a long stream. Yeah, hopefully things get better. So, yeah, I'm Mario Bros. Shay, and I'll see you in the next stream.